Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Red square,
Touchdown.
what's a buckle for me friend them?
Touchdown.
For me day one friend them. None of me link them no shaky.
Oi. Move. Where? Minister, go back over there so we the drama. We over here so we no use bad minds. Plus we left things to come. Enough of them are informer. More of you have to rise up the llama. Boy, this me mama. You see another side of Mr Peppa. You hear? Money no fun, no bluff, man a bluff. Tell them all. Bricks make it bang, bricks make it bang. Down with your girl in the front of the spaceship. We no give a damn. We no give a chat up. Me no care which one. 8 times time behind the list long. Lose many fake friends and never miss one. The month I'm only safe, could I buy a crisp fan? Damn to keep the buildings, so what you saying, yo? Them force right by, they tell them feel lay low.
Hello. Thank you once again for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Lock Red Square, and we're there again. One more again. You don't know the best podcast out there right now. Music and Marriage podcast. You know the thing, right? Make sure you're not lucky, you know. We are watching now.
Introduce our guest.
Yeah, we think you would do that in your style, like, man.
No, man, you're the artist, you know, artist to artist. Thing, you know?
Okay. So you give me special privilege today.
No, yeah, listen. You want me to go? Come, we can't go in now.
No, I'm just asking.
Go
man.
ahead.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I don't know. Today, we have a special guest, seen. One a bridge in a mind, seen, but also international recording artist, seen, goes by the name Mr Peppa, the gangster gorilla. Mr Peppa, my brother.
Bless up, I'm like.
It's a joy for have the eye
Give
in the place.
A great vibe, you know?
You see me, I say, the gangster gorilla himself. How do you do? Everything is everything?
Well, can't complain. You know, life is here.
Yeah.
And we still get the opportunity for the whole of day by day, which is music, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I.
Be with family. So, to me, you know, nothing can greater than that, because when you check what I go on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, so it's a blessing to be here.
Yes, my brother. Give thanks, man. It's always a joy to link up with the item. And it's always a joy when the item support the works what we are do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's important for show support to each other.
True.
You know what I mean? No matter what feels we inner, you know, it's always great to strengthen each other's works.
Yeah. Support is always
appreciated
and needed.
Yeah.
You know?
And we know the eye from where I go high school.
Yeah, man.
See?
Yeah, man.
So
Back
it's a joy to see the thing.
Days, you know?
Yeah. To see the thing forward full circle. And
yes, it's a joy. And I tell you, I'm like, I watch everything I grow over, you know?
Yeah.
The period of months and years and thing, and we
Give
feel
thanks.
good. Because, you know, in everything we do, it's great when we see growth and improvement. And
yes, I.
yeah, man, I see it.
Yeah, I appreciate love that, my brother, man. You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I since student, I just left Natty King student, we are reason about the same support thing. And I tell them, say, yo, Mr. Man, when I love my bridge in them song, I don't love it just because even at them, I love it because I say, yo, you know, so I would have sing that song for myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's like at different levels.
Yeah.
Of support me give when I give my friend them support. So,
True.
you know, it's a joy, man. I'm like, man, as I say it, me there, man.
Yeah, man. We give thanks to brother, man. You see?
Yeah, man.
So, how the journey been so far in terms of this whole pandemic vibration? Seeing how has it been as an artist for you? Let's start from earning wise.
Yeah.
How has it been for you during this pandemic, since it started? Because the pandemic started probably like 1 year ago.
Yeah.
So, how has it affected your earning?
Honestly, traveling wise and earning from just traveling alone, that is off. Because at the time when the pandemic come in, my work permit expired at the time, and so I can't travel and visit, but I can't do no work. So that income they cut off, which is would be thousands, you know, in the thousands. Now in Jamaica, now we still have the dub plating going on, and it's funny because it never really slowed down. It kind of pick up pace.
Yeah.
A little bit where dub plate is concerned.
Seen?
It like pick up a pace car. Enough artists, including myself, can say, yo, make a money.
Yeah.
Not like the money we would have made, but if it was a regular day dub plate, it wouldn't make that type of money because you know everything went online and then everybody was trying to like build a new vibe and and then some stimulus check run.
Yeah.
And things so people
Yeah.
have a little extra cash where maybe them could have said, alright then artists they adjust them dub price where it more affordable for some people so them just kinda did run in and make use of
So the uniqueness of Jamaican music culture, which is a dub plate, the dub plate part of the culture. Because if people know music scene, if you want to study the music out there, want to know that Jamaican music industry is probably the only industry that has that side to it where dub plate is concerned.
No other genre.
No other genre really has that.
Yeah.
That I know of anyway.
We sure know them have it because their style of music, remember them not really going at that competitive type of
Our thing kind of
more competitive,
kind of rooted in sound system culture.
Yeah.
And so because of that, we have that vibration there. And because of that, some artists are like yourself are still able to, and like myself too, because I do a lot of dub plates too as well.
Yeah.
When we really think about
some
it.
artists it's really a lifeline for some artists. Even the ones that can travel, like for example, foundation artists them.
Yeah.
When you get much regular big shows and stuff and so but them always I get the dub
plate them. Yeah.
It's like them invaluable. So it's a unique and fascinating culture.
Yeah, when you really think about it.
Yeah.
When you really think about it. Yeah, man. It's a joy, brother, for real, because the last track when we really listened to from the eye was from your EP.
Mm-hmm.
The EP where you recently released.
Last
Seen?
year.
Yeah.
The track with Kabaka Pyramid.
Yeah.
Seen?
Fire upon the beat.
Yeah.
You want to know the funny thing, like when we were organizing
and also the track with Gardam, sorry for cutting. I love that one there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite also.
Yeah, I love that one there.
Yeah. Because it's unique in a way where the beat is a dancehall beat, but it kind of just have a upgraded format to it. So
yeah. What is the name of the EP again? Just in the interest of the...
Okay, the EP is called Peppa Them.
Peppa Them.
Yeah, man. So, as me that say, that song with Kabaka Pyramid now the beat was more of a hip hop type of beat, and really that say, yo, I don't want to do this because, I don't want a hip hop thing, but it just want, because the whole trap thing did that take over me. I say, I just want to come up with some authentic dancehall style.
Yes.
So, I'm my first EP, so I never want to do a hip hop beat. But it worked out that it was the first beat that ended up got recorded for some reason.
Seen?
The one that I fight the most. Didn't get recorded, but some reach halfway in it, like a verse and a chorus, and I just say, yo, I'm not do no more. We need somebody else, man. I just feel like I can't do a whole hip hop thing.
Yeah.
So we start brainstorming, and Kabaka Pyramid was close to my people them at the time, the people who did the EP.
Yeah.
So, get in contact with them and
and the connection was easy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it took like maybe a couple of weeks, but it was the beginning of the whole thing, the whole pandemic thing, and everybody, body never really figure out the movements. We just know so we stay apart.
See.
So it take a couple of weeks, but it come true, and him spit lyrics, cause
yeah, man.
We make sure bring the fire upon it.
Yes, the two I want to bring the fire.
Yeah, to motivate him. Give him some motivation, cause he's a lyricist off the bat anyway.
Yeah.
And then people always say, yo, Peppa wanna Jamaica lyricist them, so I say, alright, I go up against up with Kabaka.
Yeah.
Kind of challenge my brain in a way.
Because so it go, we have to look on it that way there, because it's a sport.
Yeah, of course.
At the joy.
And it is a competitive sport. I was watching like Busta Rhyme on an interview yesterday. I got through some of the episode them for music and marriage, and
Yeah.
And woke up on an interview with Busta Rhyme explaining him Jamaican influence. First, may I say this. Him say his influence come from Papa San and Lieutenant Stitchie.
Seen.
Them man there, man never say next hip hop artist him say Papa San and Lieutenant Stitchie. Them inspired the speed rap for him. The fastest man him ever hear rap. And him say, oh, I want to do that. So at the end of the thing, him really say, alright then, the influence the guy where that host the interview,
Yeah.
ask him about another guy, like he would say, you feel say the man there better than you,
Yeah.
or you think him can kill up on a track, like, you know me, I say, boss, I say, yo, listen, never on no track, you better go do your research, yo.
Yeah.
Like, no track me go on, no man
That must have come hard
can't
when he-
kill me
when he
on that.
spit.
Me have to- So
Yeah.
when you're doing a collaboration, you know, instinctively,
Yeah.
that in your meds as
Of
an artist, you
course,
know,
of
say,
course.
yo, listen me,
A lot of
can't
man
make
so
me
want
man.
now accept and acknowledge
Admit
that. But me I tell you, even me myself, because recently Delhi Ranks released a juggling scene, Ginger Beer Rhythm.
Right.
If you don't have it, you go check it out. Scene. Me personally, me never know which other artists that go depend on the rhythm. Scene, but once me get the rhythm and Delhi Ranks say, yo, it's a juggling.
Yeah.
And a Delhi Ranks that.
Yeah, so
We
you
him
know
have
him I get
access
some
to-
people where
Yes.
it makes sense, yeah?
Yes. So, instantly in my mind, I said to myself, I'm like Red Square. I got to challenge myself right now.
And
no,
the pressure they
because
say, brother.
we don't know who
Red
Delhi...
Square, just for know say I come from Red Square, and I represent that brand there.
All right.
But you know,
Spragga
say the man
School
that
of
lyricist
Music.
was Spragga Ben's assassin, Greg Heinzen.
We could let down the thing none at all. You understand me? I say, so me challenge myself and me brother, me nah lie. When the rhythm, sometimes a rhythm dictate where your energy go.
True.
Most times.
True.
See, it's an authentic dancehall sound.
Yeah.
That's the first thing will catch me ears. And then it just kind of flow after that. But even though it did a flow, me still, cognitive in the mind, I say, yo, you know, say, you better go
better bring this
hard.
fire in
Yeah. Yeah. You see me? So, I just the music, man.
Yeah,
Me understand
man.
what you say, man, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me understand. So, what is the feedback, though?
What feedback?
From the EP so far, one
That
year
track-
1 year later.
That same track, Fire Upon the Beat with Kabaka, from my visual point of view and getting certain, response, my sister, I really that track there on the European level.
Yeah.
Them are appreciate
That
it.
the
And
people
the
feel.
funny thing when we do it, that was what I was thinking, because beat is like a 90s hip hop. And we say, yo, I actually even went to Cape Town.
Yeah.
And say, yo, Cape Town, I have Kabaka upon it, and then before me to get the Kabaka upon it, I go to Cape Town, but his mom died right at the same time, so you know the vibration did the kind of, and we wanted to move it same way, so Kabaka come in, but still it would be so ideal for the fireman on the beat, because the song named Fire Upon the Beat, and Mr Peppa, and Kabaka and fireman and thing, and you know what I said, but
Star.
yeah, to the workout, but it's a great vibe. So when we were putting it together, when it finished, I'm like, yo, so I feel like Europe. I gotta appreciate the vibe. It have a Europe feel to it, and so said, so done.
Seen.
That is where I'm getting the most response, and that is the song where I say I get the most response.
Seen. So that means European movements in other works.
Yes.
When
yes.
this
when
pandemic,
things open up, you know what I'm
When the
saying?
penny finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and may I go and get some more things in place where one job reggae music is concerned.
Yeah.
You know, me and Natty King, artist, freshest, have a one job to come out. Me just do a collaboration just before this recording with Ras Fraser Jr. for his album.
Yeah, big up Ras Fraser.
Yeah, man. I try to get the side there together,
Yeah. It's a good looking brother, man, And the music and the journey, and you don't know, sometimes a jar direct the part. So, you have to just be confident in yourself and in your works, and
True.
know say it go manifest,
True.
regardless.
True.
Yeah, man. Yes. So,
With all that said.
my queen.
I'm just saying, just taking it in because it is what it is. It's music and marriage, so we got to discuss the
every
music.
time we have a guest, right? It's like I feel like I want to take over and just start loan music, but I always have to remember say,
Ring up on the finger.
are you a steer? Are you a steer the ship?
Yeah.
I'm glad you remember that.
Yes.
I'm glad you remember that.
Yeah, man. Happy life, man.
Okay.
Learn it,
All right.
gentle people.
There you go. I be telling him, but he act like he don't want to know sometimes. Like, stop playing with it. Stop playing with it.
Peppa go happy wife, happy life.
Best thing in pig. I mean,
Yeah.
we're here.
All right.
All right.
All right, happy wife.
So for me, how I got introduced to Mr. Peppa, because it's like I don't have a musical journey either. Like I want to talk music too.
Talk your journey. Talk your journey. baby. Talk your journey.
What was it? We was in Brooklyn at the time? Yeah, we were living in Brooklyn, I think, 06.
Yeah.
05,
Brooklyn.
06.
Yeah.
That's when I got introduced to your music. That time I was in a little party scene, you know, and going to parties here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good vibe, like being introduced to you. And honestly, when I first heard you, I thought it was Briggy.
Yeah.
Which is my cousin.
You
Briggy.
look like him,
Yeah,
you
man,
sound
Briggy
like
and Virgin,
him.
man.
Like,
Like me and Briggy can pass a brother.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And Eva Spraggart, some
Yes.
people say, you know, have a resemblance.
Yes,
So-
like
And the sound too.
Yeah.
exactly
Man,
the
what-
sound.
Man,
And there was
it's a
Ron
East Kingston
Spraggart
thing.
for a good amount
The
of years.
sound.
Exactly.
So
It's
every
an East
time, like,
Kingston
I,
thing, man. You know?
probably because when I first heard him, I thought it was Briggy, and I was like, "Yo, this is tough. Like the artist is nice.
Yeah.
I love the music, the delivery, everything,
Yeah.
the roughness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it gave the rhythm
Yeah.
them nice little feel to it. So
True,
that was
true.
my quick, journey. I had to drop that income, not top music like banana music, man. Like So, but yes, thank you for being here. We appreciate all the music that you've been putting out. We definitely enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to get into the topic?
Basically, first and foremost, me did kind of want your perspective on basically some happenings where I go on the social media where certain things are concerned. See, the other day we see a video released with a woman a beat up a man at town,
Yeah.
and the people kind of push it.
Yeah.
Even give the woman a weapon, I think.
Yeah.
If memory serve me correct. Give her a piece of board, flick the man with. I mean, when you see something like that, what come to your mind in terms of... Because it seems as if the man and the woman in some kind of relationship.
Right.
See?
Because stranger wouldn't allow.
No.
Would have maybe retaliate. I see the video, but I'd never hear the audio though. But I see the
You see the video?
Yeah, I see the action.
What is your perspective on a thing like that?
Alright, why? I mean, me torn between, different emotions in terms of like, you feel angry, you feel broken, you feel, it's like it in a way a little bit stressed out on a larger level in terms of, like I said, this is just one more blow, man, to the whole movement that we're going in terms of is like where I see so much negative,
Yeah.
and this is just one more added on it where I just make the conversation get muddier, and most of the times these things come up is like we hardly can find like real solutions. We can just talk about the problems and
Yeah.
we can debate the issues, and if it did wrong and she did right, and if I did a man do this wouldn't go on, and but overall abuse is never accepted
Yeah.
from a woman and from a man, and it make we as man feel that way. Say a woman a beat down on a man. Likewise, if we see a man a beat down on a woman, so there's no good feeling from no side, and we as a society, if we not collectively like think like, what we are gonna make a real movement against this, it'll just be a next story come up and 2
Yeah.
weeks pass around and then something else come up. But
Definitely.
like some movement have to go on, like mind change, have to go change.
And how what approach though? Like it, because obviously it's systematic, it cultural then.
cultural,
See?
right?
What is the approach for get to the minds of the people in the society?
Education.
And from because that is the thing, I feel like and we talk about this, I think on the last episode maybe, we not talk to our children. We not show them, say say certain approach wrong.
Social studies is when me learn social studies, and I open the book even for my kid, I was like, but no, this is not social study. Social study to me should be taught in a way like you really help the youth them gear their mind towards real life. situations.
Yeah.
Situations where them are going to face. We're not talking about no Christopher Columbus discovered
Yeah.
nowhere or no, you know, like some
Yeah.
story where
Yeah.
we as adults, it don't mean nothing in our life now.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about things of arm the youth them with information. So, because them say when certain tree grow and bend already, it can't straighten already. I think the youth them are going to be on the answer and we solution.
Yeah, but
You know?
but if
Educate
the
the youth
parents, if the parents already in the mindset and deal with situations a certain way, how then them are gonna teach them youth say yo this are the right way when them are do the wrong thing?
True, that is true.
But it's okay if we have to understand it. We have to remember that it's okay to relearn. It's okay to throw away everything that you know and start over again. Because at the same time, not everything that we were taught is the right way. We were taught a lot of things, and it might not be the right way in this time that we are living in right now to deal with the situation. So we have to adjust and do what we have to do to better ourselves and the kids.
Because you could have see, say the man a restrain himself.
Yeah.
Him never want to retaliate. I mean, I think him retaliate none at all. Now, keep in mind, I don't know what happened before that.
True.
Seeing what caused the
And that kind of makes
confrontation.
sense, like that even for try decipher the whole thing kind of hard when you don't know what happened before it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
It
what
difficult.
was it? Difficult
And
to
that-
even
and
look
that-
at, and
yeah.
you know that is the whole thing. The
Yeah.
action where it come down to that action. You know.
Because it obvious said that man there did probably, because some are going to say, because I see even two locks I say, well, this man is a punk, or this man need to go relearn, or is a woman, the woman will teach him the wrong way, or, and me not agree with that sentiment there, because basically he must say,
If should have lick her down.
lick her down,
Yeah.
because she lick him.
Him take the high road, and when I read the comments, everybody was commending him on his restraint.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying this woman should be locked up or prosecuted.
Yeah, something.
She shouldn't do this. We now support
Because
this.
it's assault.
And yeah, you know,
Because
what I
if
say,
it
so
was-
that
if it
is
was the man,
that is
he would
definitely
not
assault,
have
and the law is going to definitely sort that out. That now go on camera in front of the law and them not do something, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't think the man is a punk. And if we did retaliate, if he did retaliate, then you'd have a
Another
set of
set
people
of
that say,
people.
boy, him
Him
should
shouldn't
walk
do that.
away, him shouldn't do
Alright.
that.
Same
Alright.
with like
Two
how
wrongs
they
don't make
saying
a right.
about
Right.
the MP, what is he? The guy that
It was
Guys,
Yeah, so
the-
remember
the
Parliament.
JLP, the
Yeah.
Parliament guy
Yeah.
with the whole video that's going around where he's abusing the lady outside, and
I never see that video there.
yeah, he
You
was
never
like,
see that?
No.
he
Yeah,
dragging her,
them
like,
have on CCTV.
like doing
yeah.
the most.
A member of parliament
The JLP guy,
Assaulting
I know he
a
was in
woman.
green
Him
shirt.
wife.
him
Oh,
wife.
it's his wife. Oh, okay, like dragging her outside.
And what happened? What
I
was
don't
the
know, I think
outcome?
they dropped
Him
the
got the
case or
case,
something
him
like
got
that.
the court, him got the station, and him never was arrested. And I think basically like the police must say them can't do nothing about
Yeah.
it.
Because him wife now.
Like the wife now. But
no,
Yeah, but
the
it's
thing
not
said the
about
police
one
said see
person's actions,
something.
you're
Yeah.
seeing it, exactly.
Yeah, them say so. We don't care if
it's
you
not
want to
a-
report on it.
exactly.
We see something. We are gonna charge you
Exactly.
for it.
That's what it's
Me
supposed
think I
to
said
be.
loud.
So you see, say
There's
American
levels.
law works
at
like
the
that,
top,
that.
even at the very top,
Right.
seeing.
So this thing is a huge cultural problem because
Yes.
we can't say we know how in the ghetto run somewhere and certain things that is largely accepted, that
Yeah.
is not widely accepted, but where domestic situations is concerned, it is not privy to just the ghetto alone. We
Yeah.
know that them just
Yep.
angle it maybe in a more private matter.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
It's
I think
definitely
it's a
there.
whole cultural thing where the men and even the women in Jamaica, like as you know, Empress said, we have to rewire, relearn.
Yeah, man.
We
You have
can't,
to.
we have to accept that. We can't say, "Yo, I saw it going, boy, I just saw it go."
Yeah. Me really just want to commend the brother
Yeah,
for holding
definitely.
composure.
Definitely.
But we definitely feel like there should be more social, you know, programs and more.
Yeah,
more
it
effort
needed.
there.
Because a lot of people in Jamaica, as we said, like they don't know. Some people don't know they're doing wrong. They feel like what they're doing is
It's
the
a
right
norm.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's gonna be hard for them to say,
Yeah.
all right, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna participate. I'm not gonna, be a part of it.
Yeah.
You have to let them understand that what you're doing is wrong before someone can say, all right, let me sit down and think about it and then change my actions and then let's go to the next level and try to be better.
But even from another aspect, the crowd,
Stand up there and watch. And
not
probably
just
a
watching,
cheer
a
around.
cheer, a
Yeah.
tell her.
Yeah, because usually
Said,
they
do
see
it,
it the other
do
way
it.
around. So when they
lick
see
him,
it that
lick him,
way,
man,
it's
lick
like,
him. I mean, I
yeah.
said, like them people are really understand.
What am I doing?
Everybody's so
Abuse is
hungry.
abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, everybody.
And they don't
hungry.
even really know the situation or why they're probably in that altercation.
So you know, say the person that carried the weapon, suppose she did take it and do him some kind of fatal harm.
person should
That
be charged
person
as
would have
well.
been charged. Of course,
Yeah.
he would have been charged if the
You
police
have
catch
to.
him. So, where the crowd should be more responsible is to say the majority of the people them. So if him did dead, I think him ever get saved from the crowd.
They
You know
probably
me, I say
start
so.
stoning him.
Imagine 20 people dead, 30 people dead, and everybody say,
Yeah.
do him this, do him that. Somebody
Yeah.
give something to harm him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just dead.
The irresponsibility
Yeah,
of the people.
of these
The
adults.
mindset.
Ones. Adults,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no
Adults,
kids.
exactly.
You know,
So
it's
we have
like-
a cultural problem here.
Yeah.
And that's
I
what I'm
would need
saying.
to
Like the
figure out.
adults, we have to figure them out first before we try to figure out the kids because they're the ones that are raising the children.
True,
They're
true.
the ones that are putting these information and stuff in the children.
And I live
mindset.
the lifestyle in
And
front of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
exactly. So therefore, we have to change our mindset as adults before we expect the kids them. Because look at the little boy that killed the teacher. He's like 20 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
what is going on in the mindset of the youths for them to say they want to take things so far because of money or vanity or a car, whatever it is? Like, it's difficult to swallow all of these little things that are going on the
Happening
island.
on the
Yes.
island right now.
And
That is
and last
crazy.
night, me and a friend attack, and I'm just say some real harsh things where me I say we're concerned with these criminals. Cause me I say, you know, them not do it for anything patriotic.
Yeah.
It's not like them a fight a revolution and them a
Exactly.
stand for a cause or nothing like that. You know, me I said they are doing this thing for social media or for
The hype.
you know the hype, just
Yeah.
and just pure red eye
Yeah.
and greed and
No
Yeah.
one work.
and lazy. I'm gonna tell them say there's other easier things out there to do if you want to get fast money.
Yeah.
This may not be the program to kind of disclose it to you,
Yeah.
but there are many ways, easier ways.
Yeah.
Leave people on them things, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know?
Exactly.
A real talk, man.
So
A real talk.
we have
We need
we
the
have
government.
issues around here. You know, we have a lot of issues.
we
and-
need the government to take first and foremost responsibility, you know, on a personal level, and then also, you know, where social intervention is concerned, target the programs them
Yes.
a little bit more.
Yeah, targeted, man. Them
Yeah.
are targeted. Go for the problem. Go for the
Go
root.
for
Yeah.
the root, man.
Yeah.
Look upon yourself as the root first and foremost.
Lead by example.
And then live by example.
Yeah.
I mean,
Plain and
clearly
simple.
That's not the mindset that they have with them fighting, beating their wives outside like that.
And
Definitely,
not come out of
and
it.
nothing come out of it. Like it's even another thing I wanted to touch on too. The government in Jamaica is real slack, right? They talking about this corona and this all of this COVID-19, yada yada yada, whatever. They're penalizing the citizens of the country for not wearing a mask, for not quarantining, but yes, still you have celebrities from overseas that are coming into your country, from overseas, from a different country, coming into your country with God knows what. You don't know how many people, entourage they're traveling with, like, and they're out and about in Jamaica.
Moving freely.
You guys don't really think that's an issue? Like,
And then the quarantine.
and them the
21
quarantine
days
for
or
the
whatever.
14 days. There's no quarantining because they're out and about. As I said, they're mixing and mingling with other artists. Like, you guys gotta get that on the wraps.
So, you know, to me, you know, it's not new in terms of we know that there's two set of rules.
Yeah.
You know, but what we're doing now, because everybody have a camera in them and
Yeah.
everybody want to make full use of every situation that they're in.
It's a
We
highlight.
get for everything,
Yeah.
yes, but
Yeah.
it now got to me is like the elite will always enjoy certain levels of freedom,
Yeah.
and it has been that way, and I think it now
It's never
gonna
gonna
change.
change.
No, you know, is the hypocrisy is something where you know it's always around.
Yeah.
So I don't think there will be much changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I'm seeing they locking up people for not wearing masks
Yeah.
and giving tickets and all of this. But yet still Khaled is driving around in halfway through video and you see garbage truck, everything like, brother, walk one ton of your yard. You have a big property with how much acre, ton of your yard.
Yeah.
That's why you buy it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, there's no consideration for us as citizens of Jamaica, but yet still you want to target us and penalize us and give us fines and all these things.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, you have other people coming in, not even him alone, because
And-
Migos
and-
was here too.
And the music,
Like,
our culture, our music is being affected in such a strong and terrible way, brethren.
The warrior spirit out of the people them gone, man.
Long time.
You know, the people.
Long
To
time.
me, it's like the Jamaican warrior
Water
spirit and
down.
African warrior spirit. It water down.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we're more caught up in the things of the world more than
The vanity.
you know, have a revolutionary spirit.
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
You know, and you know, like to me, when Rastafari is not the forefront of the movement, the people suffer.
Yeah.
You know, Rastafari is the only way
and-
people them can
And me
get
see
saved,
foot a
so-
kind of burn a fire, so the rest of them, you know, kind of
Them
cool
get
up.
soft.
So now that me I say,
Them get
them is
soft.
not
You know?
on the forefront again.
Because
The
it's
fire
not
cool.
because
Yeah.
it's not even about the movement and the message anymore for most of these rastas that I see in the public eye right now, celebrities. It's more about the money. It's more about the hype. It's more about the followers. It's more about the eyes that are being seen. Like they want to be seen. They want to be out there.
Social
they wanna,
media vibe.
Yeah, they want to be like these rappers and celebrities in America, overseas that are making millions and flossing and doing all of this. Like at the end of the day, you have to remember who you are and why you started this. You can't come and tell me say Selassie this and Selassie that, but yet still you are here flossing and doing the most with white chicks and all of these. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of
Yeah.
things going on.
Yeah. I think some of them, you know, maybe I just leave them true self right now.
It's-
And then
but
if I just
but
be
you
that
can't-
and do that.
Exactly.
Do that,
Exactly.
but
Don't
you know,
portray yourself to
yeah,
be something
yeah.
that you're
Just
not,
do
and
you,
then you
yeah,
want
man.
us to
I
lie
want
your
now
music.
say you
and-
can't
Exactly.
have a white
Live
chick
your
them
life.
or you know, do you want,
Exactly.
come on, do your thing, but
Yeah.
you know, like just make things clear.
Yeah.
Don't muddy the
name,
the whole conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, make we have a clear
Yes.
view of where you're dealing,
Yeah.
and we can say,
So we know who you
I
are.
don't have a problem with enough of these people music, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then when them sing certain things, and then when you see a different
The
movement in
action.
person,
Social media
yeah,
now is
yeah.
pairing up the actual artist versus the actual person. So you're seeing the two different things because usually we only see the artist. You don't see the actual person. So now you're getting an inside view of their lifestyle and how they live and what they do.
That is what I think going on.
And
you know.
it's making it's like they feel like they have to up the ante, and we're looking at them like, wow,
So
that's
basically,
what
social
you're doing?
media water down the whole vibration and energy of
It's not
Rastafari.
social.
It plays a
it's-
part.
I don't think.
I
it's-
think it plays a part.
I don't think it plays a part,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's fully to be 100% blamed
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Because it definitely plays a part with a lot of them.
No, it allows you to see the truth.
Yeah. It
But to
definitely
me,
does. It
as me I
definitely
say,
does.
the breakdown maybe because remember that, like when Marcus gave like Bob Marley and Jacob Miller them and them and when Rastafari cultural reggae music was the forefront. That was the only thing where Jamaica push out, not even though the dancehall did it, but you know it's a reggae, right?
Yeah.
The people mindset was different.
Yeah.
Them time my mother and father was kids like us, like them 20s and stuff, and them are heights up and a secret safari and just I think different on a different level, even though no university education and none, people just know that this life where I live is bigger than just getting up and just operating in the system.
Yeah.
And they were young enough to realize that and live it. Not only just think it and procrastinate, but more be this in life. No. A 20-year-old, 21, my father move out and father good, nice house at Ellis Flats, go up in the hills and thing and at the only way them could have live a Rastafarian life.
Yeah.
So them youth are more I think forget, a ride or get some
Ride
cash
away,
going
yeah.
and
So they can floss and be the man.
So
You think that the era that we're living in plays a major role where that is concerned, because maybe in at the time when Bob them did a reign, certain things were happening socially that kind of contributed to the time and the music.
But now is a time that things should be translating in the same way because we're going through a lot within, the Black Lives
wicked, I
Matter
know.
and everything. Exactly. So now is where you should have the more of the uprising, more of the rebellious youths, them coming out and chanting against certain things, not them want a nice sexy girl.
But you see them take them lead, not you see, it's like them get bombarded with visuals and information, and then them take the lead from what is maybe more enchanting to them eyes.
Yeah.
You understand? So remember, the same technology, it come on and play such a part now, because remember when Bob Marley, as I say, and the man that run and more cultural artists was on the forefront. Never have social media, never have this, never have ITV, never have BET.
Yeah.
So we have to watch JBC or you have to listen to radio or whatever. So you get your information and anything then through a channel, right? So you're not so much distracted. It's like you're more on the blinders, you know. So no, a man not even have to listen. Man not even have to stick to no one output.
Many different
outputs. So people are meds drawn in some, and then them are get drawn to the brightest things that is more highlighted, and we all know that the cultural thing is not the thing that is most highlighted in the world.
Or popular.
Are the more positive things.
Yeah.
You know, we have so much things to distract the people in such a negative way. Keep their mind thinking limited. So the time and the era, definitely.
Yeah, we can say still, you know, from a observation of what going on recently, you know, more positive messages are being amplified and highlighted. You know, the youths, them Yaxton, them youth that we come out with some different vibration. Them think they kind of get amplified again. Because it's always like
cycle.
You know, there's always a cycle, a time and a moment where certain things are being highlighted and pushed to the forefront.
And those moments give us hope. Say at least you have younger ones coming up with the meditation and the vision. If you know, say, all right, this is the part. This is the message where the people them should hear.
Yeah.
Not what them want hear.
Yeah.
This is what is important right now.
Yeah.
In this moment.
In this moment.
Yeah.
You know, so it gives us hope. If you know, say Yaxton, Nation Boss, the two Rastafari and them come out and think we need.
Yeah. And maybe them they look like the traditional Rasta youths them from them time there. You know, but you don't know. You can hear this. You can feel the energy from what they must say. You know, it's not necessarily warrior spirit type vibe, but it's not vanity oriented either. It's kind of more like a more conscious, level headed type music. Where kind of I put certain things in front of you.
No, Amla, straight up. Most of the youth them they will sing is not them now say Selassie.
Definitely not. That has changed.
In the music.
Completely.
So that is the difference to me.
Yeah.
So them are saying good
changed.
cultural music, which not wrong, because the positive message I get out there, and to me it is of a broader message in some ways.
It's more. It's not.
When a Christian might feel like, even though I hear about Selassie.
Yeah.
You can understand why you drive a Ferrari.
Yeah.
When I know where to park it.
Exactly.
So it is like more for everyone.
It's more palatable.
Yeah.
More palatable.
Palatable.
Yeah, it's more palatable now.
Yeah.
You know, even though, and again, may I say, it's not really cultural, in my opinion, what we call roots.
It's a social education.
But, it's more social education then. And we accept that.
That is great.
Me acknowledge and accept that because that is needed. The youth them need to have a better vision of what is important.
Yes.
You see me?
Yes, and you know when we touch along the religious line, there's always a division.
Yeah.
So we know them message where the youth them are put out now, as I say, it more palatable.
Yeah.
Rather,
youth them see and people can accept.
That is the right thing because otherwise, on the police them. The artist them is the nearest person out there way influential on a certain levels socially that is the nearest to the people them.
Yeah, even more influential.
Yeah,
than
we of course.
Yeah.
So, no, but may I say like we in terms of impact socially, because the police impact the people on a different social level, but between the police, politicians, and everybody else, artists are the nearest to the people, them, most influential. So it's important for we to take the lead sometimes because I see in many cases we bear the blame.
Yeah.
You know? So, all right, I could take the lead and show them the positive way then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we have to give thanks to the youth and we'll come out positively.
So, uno radio station people, we are promote certain things and amplify certain things. Get it together.
Yeah, man.
Because uno play a very important role.
Selector
too. Uno selector boy.
Yes.
Uno we are talk to. See? Uno play a very important role in all what go on. So don't complain when you see certain things are go on and then I go play back the same set of music them we are promote and not just
glorify it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Glorify
we are glorify certain things.
And in doing that, what you do is desensitize the youth them and the people in mind. So we see things and it they even move with to certain action again. We just accept it.
Yes.
You know?
Nothing.
So like the other day when we did just hear the argument about the music and the artists them and this and that, I kind of feel a little way in myself.
Yeah.
You know, open up my feelings and thing and I say, Ray, and artists, this and that, and we not, and we and this, you know, and I like, look, but then I kind of sit back and I think about it and I say, there's a segment of the music and a segment of artists that does have an influence.
Yeah.
Because we can see it in a segment of the population, a certain amongst a certain demographic, we can see the same movement there.
So the youth them
And
follow
then
them
next thing
youth.
to enough man come in the music where never start off in the music, you know what I say?
Yeah.
And we know say in a music from long time, like the nearest thing to artists was women and the thugs them.
Yeah.
Zane. And I think there's an evolution going on where artists concerned.
Yeah.
You know, I say like, you know, man I move from out of one thing and I come in on the music.
Yeah.
You know, so I think they might bring a certain type of influence.
Might bring that energy there.
With it, you know.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
nothing is wrong with speaking about your lifestyle or whatever you have got through then, or whatever you see is happening. But when the borderline is glorifying it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We grew up in a school of music where hardcore, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing so we know what it is like, and we overstand the whole energy. But there's a borderline. There's always that borderline that you know you have to be mindful of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you see the man with him gun or whatever, or you see a certain things and you
Tell
see
a
certain
story.
actions and you tell a story about certain actions. But when you start telling you them say, yeah, this if you do and I saw it go, and I saw we want to do
Giving
because I saw it to go.
instructions and all of that.
You know,
like,
an artist that was quite unique in delivering and striking the balance that was Terror Fabulous, right?
Terror.
Terror could have sing a cultural song
Yeah.
where include certain things where you don't think is of a violent nature,
Yeah.
but it's not that him a portraying and glorifying her, like all the years because one more dead again fabulous sing to them.
Yeah.
All the years. So him just a highlight a situation where him see, you know, but
Yeah.
on the flip side, you could have take the same song there and direct it in the next way. You know? So I think he was one of the man who kind of find that unique balance there where him could have actually said it mean this, but it not really mean that.
Yeah.
But you still get the message,
Yeah.
the positive message out of it, right out. So
Yeah.
it's not, like I said, this is a straight glorification of violence and
Yeah.
a gunman song. This.
Yeah.
But if him go in a studio and a sound man say want it in a dubplate
In a
style,
that style.
it make all sense another way, they understand. So
True.
most
True.
artists,
True.
as I said, them don't straight up, them just come and glorify. And
Yeah,
that
we
is where
have
the
to-
problem
yeah,
is,
man,
brother.
we have
Me
to-
really evolve on that topic here.
Yeah.
And I think there's a deeper discussion to it though, because I recognize something where I not hear nobody say as me I say, you see me I say?
Yeah.
Say a certain man, I graduate from a thing, a company thing.
Yeah.
You know what I say? And them I come with that something there.
Yeah.
I think is something to talk about. So
Yeah, man. Within the
yeah,
industry,
man,
we
yeah,
have
man,
to,
yeah, man,
you know.
yeah, man. And that affect us socially.
Yeah. On a
Everyone
wider
know it.
scale.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because music
That
does
is it.
play a part. Music
Of
is very
course.
influential, and I can say that for myself because I'm influenced by music, different types of music, not only dancehall, but you know just everything R&B, rap, pop, you know jazz, like everything. I have like a whole wide category of
Yeah,
what I
fit
listen
the
to.
different moods and moments
Yeah,
and stuff.
diversity of it. So,
Yeah.
you know, like with that, like it's very influential and it does play a part in how I make decisions and you know how you probably feeling in an instant and it gives you like a different vibe. So definitely as artists, you guys have to be able to be mindful. You're not gonna be role models. Many of you are not trying to be role models for anyone's children. However, you have to remember that your music is playing a part in that child's upbringing of what they're thinking, of the mindset of whatever situation that they're in. Because they could be hearing a song about violence and all that, and they're in a situation where somebody just did something wrong to them, and then they take your song and feel like, okay, I'm gonna use this song and make this my my anthem or my push to go and do the wrong thing. So you have to be mindful of that and have to think that, okay, well, when I'm writing this song or when I'm recording this song, is this something that a youth can take and say it's gonna be something that can be taken in the wrong way or used as ammunition to do violence
Because
or do harm
sometimes
to
as
someone
artists,
else.
we're role models by default.
Exactly.
By default,
exactly.
you know?
Whether
So
you
by
like it or
default,
not.
whether you
You
like
have
it
to
or
take
not.
responsibility at words.
Very important.
True,
very
true,
important.
true.
That is true. So make sure you guys, just be mindful of what y'all
Yeah,
doing.
man. Sorry for take over your
No,
thing
it's
with
cool.
the whole
Like,
musical
we didn't
vibration.
even get into the topic, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. Like,
You know,
I enjoyed the
but-
topic because it's something that we need to talk about. It's
Yeah, man.
something that is
Important.
needed. Exactly, it's important
Very
within
important.
our industry and where we are right now in life. So it's definitely a much needed conversation.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's cool. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. You know, something about like you when I stop and say hello, hi, flag on the play, like what's going on.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's definitely something because it's something that musicians or artists have been blamed, or everything has been put up on the shoulders of artists that all the violence is because of them.
And wrongly so, but at
Wrongly
the
so.
same time, there's a balance that we have to
Of
accept
course,
some
we have
part.
to accept it, but
as
at
well.
the same time, as you said, like there are many things that are playing a part in the wrongs in our society right now, and we each just have to take part as citizens, as
Responsibility.
individuals, as politicians, musicians, whatever it is that you are in in the society. You have to take your your role and just make sure that you're more mindful.
True.
Remember, you have children. Even
But the funny thing still, I was talking about balance, right? Like, me think like there's a whole other side to. Like, I think there are some people in the industry that now get highlight on a positive level. Me I say, like, for example, you guys, right? Married and as, people in the music business, married Rastafari couple and thing, and
because
I do a positive
the world
movement,
don't
and
really
I think
wanna
there's
see a lot of
more.
that.
I think they want to see. I think there
think
is a attention span out there for it. Me I say, and
Definitely.
it just have to get highlighted. Like, I'm like and him wife, Wayne Marshall and him wife, and Idonia and him wife, and we
Yeah.
can portray these positive images to the people, man. Don't. Because, as I said, most of the time artists get highlighted more in a negative sphere.
Yeah.
So, I think there's a whole heap of balance out there that just need to be highlighted.
Highlighted more.
and that is true.
I mean, I
because-
like to interview like with all of the married artists and a couple of them,
Yeah.
like on a show panel and everybody attack and because I think people would be curious like to see. Can one time marriage and artist thing never really work out.
Yeah.
never
Like
go
for
hand in
example,
hand.
the
You
Jackson
don't see
5
it.
movie, right?
People still think that it does not go hand in hand.
Like when one of the guy them was gonna marry in that Jackson 5 and Michael was like, yo, you can't, how are you gonna do this to the fans? They were, no, you can't
Yeah.
marry your mother. Shit.
It's gonna mash up everything you're
but I think
doing.
like no, it is more like just chill out with and accept it from the fans. Like people more up in a people's social.
Social
yeah,
media
again.
personal
Yes.
life, yeah.
Social media
and
again.
there's shows on the TV that condition people in mind to that type of something. That we see a lot of couples out there because people are take them lead from the something when they must sip on the big scale.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we see that's something there. What about couples and even though for them thing is more circumvent around drama and thing, I say we can highlight our positive side,
Yeah.
because Jamaica is known for that, we
Yeah.
know for rest of music and love and good
Yeah.
high grade and good music and nice
True.
beaches and man, Jamaica no problem, I say.
True.
So we have a segment of that is going on.
And we do
people-
our
We
best
definitely.
on the podcast to kind of keep it less drama
Yeah.
oriented
Right.
and more like constructive.
Yes.
You understand what I
Yes,
say?
yes,
Because at the end of the day, we realize that the market and society is saturated with the drama filled,
Oversaturated.
with the
it's
drama
too
filled
much,
vibe.
man. Yeah.
And we feel like we personally we have like so much more to add
Yeah.
where constructive energy is
Yes,
concerned.
man.
The
Positive
relationship
image
is
of
not always
black families
arguing, yeah.
out there, yes.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
most of the thing on TV is drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, them say anything too nice, maybe too boring is not.
Yeah, they
you
don't
know
really
what I
want to
say?
see. That's why I was saying like it's not really I don't think people really want to see it much.
Mm-hmm.
However, there is a spark in many of that going on where it's a lot of new shows and a
Yeah.
lot of couples coming out. Because back in the days, you never hear anything about no artists and their wife or even girlfriend. You don't even know if they got a
People
girlfriend.
hate if they hear say murder as
Yeah,
an
right,
artist.
you
I'm
don't
not
even
in
know
here
if they got
again.
a
Worse if you sing
girlfriend.
some nice love song for the girl of mine. So, yo, the girl,
Right?
yo, we're in a you, we're
Right?
taken, and then we can
So
dream to get
yeah,
again.
you can't do nothing but
You know?
you something I want to see and then I tell you. So
I
it's
think it's more
definitely-
accepted now.
Yeah.
Though, you know,
Yeah.
and we want some more positive image of the black family
Yeah.
out there. And I think you guys doing a tremendous job. I really feel proud and I
Thank
can
you.
go up on it and I can Google, you know, and I can see just a whole thing come up. Not a YouTube, not a Google.
Yeah.
You know, you go in and Google and you see a whole thing come up and I'm like, and the wife and the positive family image.
Yeah, that is what we really
That's
want
one
to
of the
do.
reasons why we started a podcast, because it was like we don't really get to see artists really get into details about certain different, different topics.
And I think you guys have a unique situation because I mean the kids them as I come in and as me tell I'm like the first thing what I notice is how well spoken the kids are. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to them and I say, okay, them youth are super educated, bright. I'm gonna start talk to Tafari and I love him. I like him vibe, Yeah. Cool youth and them youth are real Rasta pickney.
Yeah.
Rasta pickney.
Yeah.
You're just a Rasta business.
Yeah, like you have
Congo.
to, you
see what I
have
say?
to teach
So,
them the right way. You
I'm
have
born
to
in a
be there.
Rastafari house. My mother and father are Rastafari.
Yeah.
Seeing.
Grew up in the 12 tribe. So, when I see the youth, them, me just feel like, as one.
That joy,
Some
people
grow-
say we still
some
are,
grow amongst
people
just
still
pure
are
Rasta.
continue
All of
them energy.
All of
Them.
my brother and sister, them, who locks up and all of we just go in the Rasta vibration. So, the family, when I come and see, I'm really proud. I think you guys, doing a superb job. And I know, say,
Thanks.
Mama play a super role, because I can say,
Yeah.
super in charge and thing. And
Yeah, man,
as
yeah,
a
man,
man,
she around the thing.
we need a strong queen.
And it's important as a man to be able to make the queen be the queen.
Mm-hmm. The queen have to be the queen, man.
And
To
she
the fullest.
I
knows
allow
say
him to be the king.
And
King,
and
I
nothing
know the
wrong
king
with
be the
that.
king.
And
Yeah,
I
nothing
understand
wrong
my
with that.
place.
Nothing
and I
wrong
know
with
my
that.
place,
Can
and
you
I'm
have a role of the
content.
queen have to play where the king can't play?
Of course.
And she can play that to our highest level, our highest power. She have to represent to that
Yeah.
power there. So
Yeah.
a strong
And
woman,
if you not allow that to manifest,
no problem.
it gonna stifle the energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
brother. Man.
You see me I say?
I think you guys doing a beautiful job with the kids and the
Thank
family.
you.
And
Yeah, man, give thanks, my brother.
I'm proud of you, Amlak. You know what I'm
Give
saying?
thanks, my brother.
Yes,
Give
queen. As I say, you're the matriarch and things, so you don't know. I hear
Give
it. Thing.
thanks. Give
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, man, manners and respect. Give thanks, my brother, for coming
Yeah,
through. It's
Yes,
a joy
thank you
for
for stopping by. We
for
greatly
have you,
appreciate,
for share
yes.
your energy with me.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It's very important that we continue to share our energies with each other, build
Have
together.
these conversations, open
Yeah,
conversations where we can be able to discuss, things that are going on within our environment right now. So we thank you so much for, popping in and showing your support, and we give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. Make sure you guys go and like, subscribe, share, and comment on this episode and all other episodes of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square, and you don't know, once again, give thanks to our great esteemed guest, the
Peppa.
one and only
That's
Youngster
better.
Gorilla.
So you don't know.
Hypocrites, that's all.
Amlak, Nikita, we young intern.
Yeah.
You know?
Big up
what I
the
say?
intern.
Yeah. And big up look young warrior, them Tafari and the crew. It's a great vibe, and
That's awesome.
it's always good to be part of something positive,
Yeah, man, my brother.
Thank you
Give
for
thanks.
joining
See?
us.
Yeah, man.
That's Tafari.
Bless.
Let's say.